In this video, I'll show you how I replaced my rear tire on the pit bike. This is not a how-to video. This is kind of a vlog of changing this tire. Changing a dirt bike tire, this is my first time changing one, and it is a lot harder than changing a bike tire. This video is kind of a test, because this is not meant to be instructional, and I left a lot more footage in than I typically do. So if this video flops, I'll probably go back to shorter how-to videos. But if this video does decently, then I'll try to make more in this style. But I had a lot of frustration with this tire because it was very difficult to get off. And I realize now I should have just bought tire spoons, which I was trying to avoid. So I just used some makeshift tools and flathead screwdriver. And it was an absolute pain. And when I got the new tire on, the inner tube wouldn't hold air, which I pumped up the inner tube before I put it on, the new inner tube, and once I was on the bike, then it wouldn't hold air, and I took it off, which took a while, and there's a giant hole in it, which was very annoying. So then I put the new tire on and bought more inner tubes. The wheel bearings did spin, but one of them just fell out when I took the wheel off, and they seemed like they were going to be going out soon. So there was a little bit of a wiggle to them between the inside and outside. So I just took my calipers and measured them and found some that are the exact same dimensions. I just got some cheap ones off of Amazon. They're just made in China. But those seem to work, so just so you know, I replaced the wheel bearings too. I just didn't record it. Putting the wheel back on was nothing special, so I didn't record that. And I wasn't sure how long it would take me after I replaced the new inner tube with the other inner tube, so I didn't record that either because it was just taking so long. I finally got that tire off. That was the old one. That's what happened to the inner tube. It had a hole in it, and the stem was completely ripped off. It was taking way too long, so I didn't record when I actually got the tire off, but here I'm showing kind of how I did it. I wish I had just gotten tire spoons or something else, so I just had a screwdriver, and I think that's a cat's paw, and just gradually worked it off. But it took so long, and I really scratched up the rim. there's something that I wanted to mention, that as a content creator with a small channel, I need all the help that I can get. And this one tool that I use is called vidIQ, and I use it all the time. But one of my favorite features is that it'll analyze my channel, other people's channel, and just so many things, and it just gives me such a wealth of personalized recommendations. It's pretty cool. And I want to say that the link I'm going to leave in the description is an affiliate link, but they didn't reach out to me at all. I was already using their product and loved it. That's why I signed up for the affiliate program. But I use their service almost every day. And if you have a YouTube channel that you're trying to grow, I highly recommend you check out the link in the description. Hey, that's cool. Here's where I'm trying to put air in the tire initially, after I've gotten the tire on, and nothing happens. I thought something had happened to the valve because absolutely nothing would happen, and I've already tested this tire and it does hold air. So later I'd put it on an air compressor, and it was putting air in at 40 psi, and nothing happened. And eventually I realized that I was getting a little bit of pressure in, but it drained so fast that I didn't even see it. So the new inner tubes just came for the pit bike. There were some more expensive options, and I considered buying those, but some people in the reviews said that those ripped, and I'm not going to pay 3 times as much for an inner tube that still might rip out of the box. So I got super cheap ones, but I got 2 of them, so hopefully at least one of them will be usable. But the valves seem good. These seem alright, so I'm about to take these out. So I'm gonna put these inner tubes in today, and then tomorrow the new wheel bearings are gonna come. Hopefully those fit. So I didn't do it previously, but in this part, I was trying to put a little bit of soap on the bead. So this is towards the end, when I just had that last little bit to get on with the new inner tube, and I just could not get that bead on no matter what I did. I was just trying to do everything, every trick that I knew, but I just could not get it to stay on while I'm working the rest on. And here my brother is helping me to hold it, just so I can get that bead on. But it was so ridiculously tight.